Hello, my dear students. Welcome to today's video. Today we are covering three topics: difference between financial accounting and management accounting, difference between cost accounting and management accounting, and thirdly we discuss installation of management accounting system in an organization. Now we can check what are the differences between financial accounting and management accounting. These two branches of accounting can be differentiated on certain basis. The objective of financial accounting is to serve the information requirements of outsiders. Is it? Profit and loss account and balance sheet prepared for serving the information requirements of outside parties. All those persons, all the stakeholders, including we people, can evaluate the profit and loss account and balance sheet of a company. So, we can say that it is meant for external reporting. Whereas, the reports of management accounting are solely used by the internal parties of the organization, the managers, different levels of managers of the organization. Anybody who is interested can go for the audited published accounts of a company. But the reports of management accounting is not available to the outside parties. We know that the profit and loss account and balance sheet shows what happened to the company last year. So we can say that it is historic in nature. Is it? In management accounting, there will be certain standards, estimates, forecasts, etc. for different segments, different departments, for increasing the efficiency. So we can say management accounting is future oriented. So it is futuristic. Financial accounting is historic, management accounting is futuristic. In financial accounting, reports are prepared by adhering strict accounting principles. But there is no such strict principles in the case of management accounting. But we know that the outputs of financial accounting are the inputs for management accounting. Financial accounting gives more importance to objectivity of information. What is the profit? Exact figure that is to be reported. What is the value of an asset? Liability. Exact figure is to be reported in financial accounting. Means the figures, the information given in financial accounting will be precise, exact. But management accounting gives more importance to timely reporting of relevant information. All the relevant information should be reported to the different levels of management, and only relevant information should be reported to the different levels of management, even if that information is less precise. We know that in financial accounting, we prepare profit and loss account and balance sheet only at the end of the accounting period. But in management accounting, the reporting is continuous. Sometimes they have to serve regular reports, sometimes they have to provide exceptional reports. Means in management accounting there is continuous reporting, but in financial accounting the reporting is periodic. Only at the end of the period, accounting period, we prepare it. Financial accounting contains only monetary, quantitative, financial information. There is no scope for recording qualitative data, like the efficiency of an employee cannot be reported in financial accounting, but there is a space for recording these qualitative data in management accounting. We know that maintenance of adequate books and records and preparation of final accounts are compulsory in financial accounting. All the companies, joint stock companies registered are mandatorily required to prepare their financial statements, but the preparation of reports in management accounting is optional. The system, management accounting system itself is optional to the organization, up to the organization. If they are willing and if they can afford a separate management accounting system, they can keep it. Financial accounting is coming under the purview of management accounting. The scope of management accounting is much wider than financial accounting. Management accounting covers financial accounting, cost accounting, statistics, economics, whatever tools, operations research, quantitative techniques, whatever tools are useful for management accountant for preparing his reports is coming under the purview of management accounting. So, the scope of management accounting is wider than that of the financial accounting. We know that financial accounting reports are prepared for the whole organization. We prepare only one profit and loss account and balance sheet for one company. For the entire organization, we are preparing one report. But in management accounting, there is segmental reporting. For different segments, different departments, we are preparing reports in management accounting. So these are the points of differences between financial accounting and management accounting. Next we can move to our second topic, that is differences between cost accounting and management accounting. So here also these two branches are differentiated on certain basis. The objective of cost accounting is to ascertain the cost of production, controlling of costs. Whereas what is the objective of management accounting? That is to serve the management with the required information. Cost accounting uses only quantitative data like financial accounting. There is no space for recording the qualitative, non-monetary information. Cost accounting is a part of management accounting that we already discussed. So the scope of management accounting is wider than cost accounting. In cost accounting, there is also different tools like standard costing, budgetary control, which are future oriented. Management accounting also sets certain standards, certain yardsticks for increasing the efficiency of the organization. So both these branches of accounting are future oriented, but we can say that just for the sake of difference, management accounting is more futuristic in nature. Cost accounting has an earlier development. When it developed, we know F.W. Taylor, the father of scientific management and everything. Cost accounting developed during 18th century after the Industrial Revolution. Management accounting has a very recent origin. From the beginning itself, we are discussing that when it developed during the later half of the 20th century as a separate discipline. The term was first coined in 1950s by a team of British accountants who visited United States of America for attending the Anglo-American Council on Productivity. So, we can say cost accounting has an earlier development, management accounting developed recently. By that way, we can differentiate cost accounting and management accounting. Tools and techniques of management accounting. These are the things that we discussed actually in our previous classes. Anyway, you just go through what are the tools. These different tools we have to learn in our syllabus. Okay, that we can look later. Next, we can move to our third topic of today, that is the installation of management accounting system in an organization. As We already told that if an organization is willing, if they can afford, they can have a separate management accounting wing. Otherwise, the chief accountant or the company secretary may do the functions of a management accountant. Suppose if the organization is having a separate management accounting system, that system depends upon the nature and complexity of the business. If they are following a separate system, what are the stages through which it passes? These are the steps which are involved in the installation of management accounting system. So, first of all, the organization should prepare a manual. That manual should explain the nature and extent of authority and responsibility of each person in the organization. You imagine, like, if a person is receiving commands from, directions from two superiors, what will happen? He will be confused. So we studied unity of command, unity of direction. Everything we learned in our primary, means in our plus 2 classes. So there should exist an organization manual that shows the line of communication in the organization. Secondly, the company should recruit and train necessary staff for carrying out the various functions of management accounting. After that, suitable forms should be designed for the collection and for the presentation of information. Suppose if the different segments of the organization are using different forms, the interpretation of the data contained in that form will be difficult. If there is a uniform format for preparing their reports, that will ensure standardization and uniformity in the system. Proper classification of accounts and data and assigning suitable codes will ensure simplicity in the operation of management accounting system. After all these stages, the organization should integrate management accounting system with the existing system of financial accounting and cost accounting in order to avoid the duplication of work and excessive cost. Means that should be properly integrated. Any duplication of work should be eliminated. In management accounting, the efficiency of different segments, different areas of the organization are measured. For that, in management accounting, there should be different standards. Means management accounting system should contain a budgetary control system or a standard costing system for the effective control mechanism. All these things are useful if there is only proper reporting. So the effective implementation of management accounting system requires a system of responsibility accounting. So responsibility accounting is another area topic that we have to discuss. Normally in an organization there will be 4 responsibility centers: cost center, revenue center, profit center and investment center. What is cost center? In cost center there will be a head. He will be responsible for all the cost related activities. The head of the profit center will be responsible for profit. Likewise, the head of the investment center will be responsible for the investments the company making. So responsibility accounting that we will discuss later in detail. So there should be a responsibility accounting system also for the effective implementation of management accounting system. The ultimate duty of a management accountant is to report to different levels of management. So, a suitable reporting system should be introduced which provides accurate information as and when required. Here, the management accountant should keep the principle of management by exception sometimes. Sometimes he may provide routine reports. അപ്പോൾ ഇത്രയാണ് മാനേജ്മെൻറ്റ് അക്കൗണ്ടിങ് ഇൻസ്റ്റലേഷൻ്റെ സ്റ്റേജസ്. അപ്പോൾ നമ്മളിന്ന് ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്ത 3 ടോപ്പിക്സ്: ഡിഫറൻസസ് ബിറ്റ്വീൻ കോസ്റ്റ്, ഫൈനാൻഷ്യൽ ആൻഡ് മാനേജ്മെൻറ്റ് അക്കൗണ്ടിങ്, പിന്നെ ഇൻസ്റ്റലേഷൻ ഓഫ് മാനേജ്മെൻറ്റ് അക്കൗണ്ടിങ് സിസ്റ്റം. 3 ടോപ്പിക്സ് ആർ ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻറ്റ് ഫോർ യുവർ എക്സാമിനേഷൻ, യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റി എക്സാമിനേഷൻ. അപ്പോൾ എല്ലാവർക്കും നന്ദി. താങ്ക് യു ഓൾ.